All right. So overall, I had a lot of. There were a couple of really serious issues with this film, and I experienced a lot of I felt really proud of it in the end, but there were a lot of things that if I could go back in time, I would change a lot of things. Well, I'm like, okay, one of the things I guess was I guess like a success was that it was the longest film, but then again, that doesn't always mean it was the best film because I mean it wasn't the best film, but it did happen to have the most time, which means that we had something to show for all the time we spent filming, which I think is good. Um, there were some failures in regards to editing that and since I kind of took charge on the editing, I guess I can take responsibility for that. And one of them was like when he takes the picture with the camera, there's no picture coming out of the Polaroid. There's some shots in here that are overly saturated. At the ending with the pen clicking, the audio, you can hear Ethan saying action in the background. And if I could go back in time, I would change the ending from 1 year later to oh, that there too, what you just saw with Ethan. We cut that too short, so it looks like he's taking change. He was putting it on top of the note to keep it down, but it looks like he's taking the change out of the guitar case. Look at this. This is hilarious. Okay, sorry, I would focus. I think honestly, I think I learned a lot from this process, and I had a great interim. And I think one of the most important things that I learned was I've been trying to deal with this a lot lately, that I tend to be kind of like a control freak, so I tend to take charge on things that I maybe should be, letting go of the reins a little bit. And I was trying to allow some people to voice their opinions, and I was trying to take everyone's ideas and opinions into account with this, because everyone had great ideas and I was trying to make sure everyone was involved somehow. Yeah, and I learned a lot about that, and I've been working on that a lot more, and this was a group project that really helped me open up. It also changed my perspective of film, actually, because I've been watching lots of films lately now going, oh, that's an interesting angle. I like that they did that. Or how did they, why did they choose to put him in focus instead of the other guy? And, having made one of the longest and probably one of the better films I've ever made. And I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm just saying it's one of the better ones I've made. It helps me see the ideas that other people have in their films and makes me wonder the kinds of things that they go through. All in all, it was probably one of the best interims I've been on, because I met great people and I got to hang out with one of my favorite teachers and got to meet new people, and I had right here, look, Polaroid does not come out of the camera. Okay, distraction. Okay, all in all, I had a really great time, and I'm really glad I took this trip because I learned a lot.